and they just lie, give their own opinion, which you shouldn't be doing on a news site.
What do you mean you don't agree with me? Do you know who you're dealing with?
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and over the weekend it was brought to my attention that there is a new article from the media outlet that was celebrating the ending of PewDiePie's career forever, no exceptions. Well, actually, he's just on a break, but it was probably the most traffic this website has ever received, I'm gonna guess, and they decided to clap back against some of the critiques they got. Now, instead of addressing, say, a video that I made that has 250,000 views, they decided to attack what appears to be a, I don't know, 10-year-old kid with checks notes at the time of this recording with 25 subscribers. Big-brained move from the humble libertarian, who is the gentle person that decided to write this article. Now, it's interesting that it's clearly bait. They put out this tweet saying, "I wish I cared about anything as much as PewDiePie's fans cared about PewDiePie." To which, of course, bevy of hilarious burns and clapbacks came through. And, you know, the interesting thing is, you know, there's no limit to the number of terrible articles that the media writes using his name. See, the thing is, it's frustrating to me because, you know, there are legitimate criticisms that you could give the guy, but instead they choose to just rely on lies, misrepresentations, and constantly drudging up one mistake the guy's made in his entire life because clickbait. I've never really understood why they don't focus on actual criticisms as opposed to, you know, literally trying to paint the guy as being responsible for what that absolute moron did in New Zealand. Instead, they write articles like that, like this now, titling, "This kid destroyed us for that PewDiePie roast, and we love him for it." See, the interesting thing, as you're already seeing here, the narrative by this gentle person is that it was just a roast, bro. It was just a roast, even though it obviously wasn't. The title of it was, "Thank God PewDiePie is finally gone." And then the article was strewn about with various lies, slanderous statements, and a wide variety of, you know, other hilarity that was just a joke, bro. I love when these people get a little bit of backlash, and then they're like, "Oh, well, it was just a joke, bro. Yeah, we could tell, you know, you call him a racist and all sorts of other things. But yeah, it was just a roast, bro." The article continues. "Of all the responses from Felix's bro army, this kid absolutely destroyed us for that PewDiePie roast, and we love him for it." Yeah, you're totally not butthurt that what appears to be, I don't know, a 9 or a 10-year-old, what I think, does a very good job at reducing your entire argument to boomers mad about gamer bro said a thing.
All you're doing is appealing to the old people who just think internet bad and therefore read CCN's article and it's just like, "Gosh darn, PewDiePie is such a bad person. Maybe I should watch a video of his."
Video's actually pretty good. Kid does more editing than I used to, so hopefully he's got a bright future and he doesn't take this and be afraid to share his opinion because he's right. PewDiePie posted his final video before taking a break from YouTube after sending Felix off with a roast this week. It isn't a roast. By the way, a roast is friends making fun of you for things from a good-hearted nature. Roasts usually end with, you know, a statement of how much they love you or some of the things you've done, all jokes aside, and then they say something nice. That's not what this website did. It just printed ridiculous hate and said, "Oh yeah, but we actually love PewDiePie, so yeah, it's just a joke, bro." Then he goes, "This kid's video was most savage of them all. YouTube's most popular creator published his last video this week." Again, his last video this week. No, again, you can't say, you know, this author, journo, likes to throw on the word that it's an editorial. So what? That just means you can willingly lie? Obviously, it's not his last video, but that doesn't stop you. At least for the time being. PewDiePie says he's exhausted after making years of content, so he's taking a hiatus. There you go. Why don't you lead with that? I thought it would be a perfect occasion to roast PewDiePie with my blistering review of his biggest mistakes on YouTube. That might have been my biggest mistake on CCN. Again, trying to control the narrative. Like, it was just a joke, bro. Yeah. At no point in this article do you say it's a roast. At no point do you talk about, you know, oh, we'll just put things all aside. In fact, you know, you put at the end, for all his past mistakes, PewDiePie has brought a lot of joy into the world. He obviously loves his fans and added millions of laughs to the world with his channel. Here's wishing him the best. After 700 words accusing him of being a racist, accusing him of shilling Bitcoin stuff, getting butthurt about him mocking the press. Yeah, this was not a roast. It doesn't qualify as a roast by any stretch of the imagination. Felix Bro Army attacks. Rip my inbox mentions and DMs. Child, don't act like this isn't exactly what you wanted, because most people don't go out of their way to link the archive or the Wayback Archive links to your articles. So undoubtedly, this article full of lies and slander drove a ton of traffic to your website. And don't act like that wasn't the exact reason you wrote it. The Bros Army's response was swift and overwhelming. It was truly humbling to see how much of his fans love him. I wish I cared about anything as much as PewDiePie's fans care about Felix. I guess you're just so cool, bro. You were probably that goth kid in high school who just didn't do anything because it was all lame and everything sucked. I've never seen anything like it. Now there's a petition on change.org to raid CCN HQ. Yeah, it couldn't possibly be a joke. But Ace Stone's response video linking directly to him, which has sadly been removed. Now, I don't know if and when it was removed, but I'm pretty sure your article didn't help him at all. It stood out from the rest of the pack. I'm going to have to take an L and admit he got us pretty good. Ace very competently landed a lot of punches in his brilliant takedown video. PewDiePie in the news media. He first quotes the news article, "I love PewDiePie, I really do," and then fires back point blank, "Then why did you write this article?" Fair question. Then Ace makes a great point, and one that shows a lot of maturity in a very harsh, unforgiving cancel culture era. Everybody's made a mistake, whether it's on camera or off camera. This was a live stream. He wasn't filtering it. I think everybody here could say they've made a mistake, and if they were that big, CCN would make an article on it. Then he drops this burn. It's like every article on your dying news website is like, PewDiePie said the N-word. He also called us out for pandering to boomers. All you're doing is appealing to old people who think, quote, internet bad. He's exactly right. This kid did get you, and that's why you're trying to be like, yeah, you got me, bro. You got me. It's like that meme where it's like the not mad face in front of the crying face. That's like the artistic depiction of this article. And this is where it just gets mean. Ace then performs an impression of me writing the PewDiePie roast. Again, it wasn't a roast. Stop pretending like it was. I almost cried at this part. Gamer Guy said the word in 1992. Gamer Guy did something he regretted in 1994. Gamer Guy, I'm so glad he's gone. That's actually pretty good. I think that's pretty, hey, that's pretty good. It's pretty brutal stuff, but I have to correct Ace on, he's saying that giving your own opinion is something you shouldn't be doing on a news site. Yes. He gets on a kid who doesn't know the difference between an op-ed and an editorial and a news piece, and then they go on and offer him a job. He only has 25 subscribers right now, but someday Ace might give PewDiePie a run for his money. He's got the format down pat, and he's good at writing the material, but he has so much more potential than being just another YouTuber. Yeah, 100 million subscribers is just another YouTuber. Ace, you could be a great opinion journalist. I have it on good authority that my boss would love to hire you at CCN in a few years. Maybe he'll even give you my job. This whole article smacks of butthurt. I don't really know any other way to place it. I was right all along. I was just kidding. It was just a joke, bros. Please flood our website again with your angry comments so my editor can give me more articles to write nonstop about PewDiePie. You see, I mean, thank God PewDiePie's gone. PewDiePie shutters controversial YouTube channel. I wonder just how many articles you've written about the guy. And this other little guy, you know, Ace Stone, big fan. Up to 185 subscribers. Gotta say, pretty happy with it. Pretty happy with, by the end of this video, he's growing, and I hope he continues to grow. And you know what? I'm going to link his PewDiePie and the news media video so everyone can go over there and send the kid some love. You know, keep at it. He's starting way younger than I ever did, way younger than most YouTubers do, and hopefully he's got a bright future on the platform. He's already got one thing right. The news media isn't your friend and will lie all the time in exchange for clicks. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.